Hey everyone, get your green treats a burnin', vaping, or into your mouth, because we're about to see everything right with Evil Bong 2, and I can already tell you, it's worse than the first one.
Number 1.
Jesus with a joint. Hey, wait a minute.
I set fire to the administration's building.
You what?
Yeah, man, that place was a corrupt institution. They all
Sometimes
are.
I feel like Charles Band
Colleges
is
and
too
universities,
connected.
Schools of higher learning, total donkey dick, bro.
How can you smoke that? I mean, after everything that happened?
Dude, it wasn't the weed, it was the bong. That evil fucking bong, Al.
Larnell has a point. It wasn't the weed, it was the bong. You have to give it to Charles Band. He was able to get the most out of his actors. In the first movie, you could tell that they were still struggling to find their footing. In this one, Bachman is less of a Matthew Lillard copy.
Dude bounced off my gut.
Thanks for being there to break his fall, man.
Man, what's his problem, bro? I mean, he used to get crap.
Without having a really big budget, they did a pretty good job with that fat suit.
Wait a minute. Right, Bachman has narcolepsy. He's always sleepy. Brett can't stop eating. He's always hungry.
Yeah, man, I got the constant munchies, dude.
It's exaggerated side effects of smoking pot. Larnell, who doesn't seem to be...
For what it's worth, the actors really have the whole exaggerated side effects down pat.
Dude, what the hell is your fucking problem?
Luann, I didn't mean to. Sometimes I can't control my sexual urges. Let's get down to business.
Weed transitions.
Whoa, deja vu.
Creepy delivery man gets creepy name.
Call me Rabbit.
Okay, very well then. Mr. Rabbit.
No, just Rabbit.
Ugh,
She said he
creepy.
bought that bong in South America when he was in the Peace Corps in the 60s.
The Poontang tribe.
Poontang tribe.
Whoa! Look at this. I told you I smell weed. Unfucking believable.
Larnell's grandfather. Give that man an Oscar. Only
Holy
Jacob
shit,
Whitkins can
Grandpa?
deliver such a
What you
stupid
need
sounding insult
to know,
and make it
sonny
sound
boy, Is that
amazing.
if your eensy-weensy teeny little penis was a worm on a hook, it wouldn't feed a goddamn guppy.
Hey,
I was even offended by that.
How do you think your grandfather's able to walk again?
No shit.
I could probably use some of that weed.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I felt you three would be the perfect candidates for a controlled test. But with Cyril so worked up right now, he won't let us anywhere near it.
Well, this is your lucky day.
Here comes Creepy Rabbit to the rescue.
Dude.
Gotta give it to Brian Lloyd here. Not many men can take a boner to the eye.
Oh, dude, you gave me a black eye with your boner. Oh.
why don't you wait and see if it cures a blubber belly and a perpetual boner before you start thinking about wiping out the big C?
Ah, the Joker!
SpaghettiOs! Although, to be honest, that's probably better suited for cinema sins.
Gramps, what happened?
It was the Poontang tribe.
Dude's delirious.
With a name like Poontang, they're probably a bunch of pussies.
Could be fun.
Go Stoner Rangers!
I think your homies might be in trouble. Double trouble.
Maybe you should stay behind in case something happens.
Oh, Lord. Hurry up over here, boy.
What a way to die. You have to give it to Sonny Carl Davis. He does a great impression of a fly here, even though he is being smoked by Amazons.
Shut up.
This is getting really eerily familiar.
That's right. Put it in there.
Amazonian strippers. After taking a long look at this movie, it seems that there are actually only 3 sets. And if that's the case, Mr. Charles Band has way with money. To be able to get that much production value out of just a few crappy locations is something to admire.
Giggle like you a Mormon in church. Go on.
I wish he could produce my web series pilot, because if he could do that with very little budget, imagine what he could do with no money at all.
Dude, stop fishing.
Yeah, you're right.
Alright, let's move on.
Well, but I'm just saying, what if?
I get what you're saying.
Yeah?
Okay.
Alistair suggests that the evil bong is selectively targeting them.
Alistair. I almost didn't recognize you.
However,
Been kinda
Alistair
out of
appears
it,
to be
bro.
more attractive, buff,
so than
and
usual.
far more confident than he used to be in the first movie. Almost like he's a whole different person.
Okay.
Luann's
okay.
character,
I know he's-
who we unfortunately only see for a small portion of this film, appears to also be experiencing exaggerated side effects, such as paranoia of being caught with supersized breath. Yet this isn't brought up. Why was that? Well, I
sent
have a
you?
theory. Gonna get a little extra baked
didn't
for this
send me?
part.
Who didn't send you? What do you mean?
No, not what, who?
That's what I'm asking.
I know you're asking what, but you want to know who sent me.
Who sent you? Dude, what are you talking about?
So it seems that there's a lot more going on in these films than we're able to see on the surface. First of all, some of the characters that are affected aren't even mentioned as being affected. In the first Evil Bong, we find Larnell's grandfather trapped inside the bong at one point, and he gets kicked out of there by security, which probably saved his life. We actually discover in King Bong that he's been working with cultivation of marijuana in the Amazon. But now that we know that Evil Bong 1 was mad with Mr. King Bong, maybe she left the Amazon as a last hope, and after her battle with Tommy Chong, she finally found some impressionable stoners that she could affect and bring back to the Amazon. It was seemingly her only hope to deal with Mr. King Bong. Maybe Charles Band just got really high with a bunch of friends, though it's possible that there's a lot more going on here than we know. Ties to other movies, other dimensions. Maybe Charles Band has a whole lot of crazy stuff that he thought up of when he was super baked. Like maybe he'll make the next Evil Bong 5000, and then he'll go and fund Marcus's web series. All I know is Evil Bong 2, King Bong, was ridiculous.
Are you a homo alien?
Long story short, there's some sort of medical weed that cures cancer, even though normal weed does the same thing. It's hard to deny the fact that this is a low-budget film, but it's also awesome to think about the fact that Charlie Band is probably getting stoned with a bunch of friends and coming up with this madness. All in all, it's a much worse movie than the first one, but still somewhat enjoyable if you're stoned out of your mind. And don't forget, if you have a movie you'd like us to check out, whether it's awesome, awful, or somewhere in between, leave a suggestion and we'll see what we can do.
Think about it. We put the Talking Bong on TV. Letterman, The Tonight Show, sitcoms.
Awesome! Yeah, we could get the guy from Friends, right? And him and the Bong move into an apartment. And he's really neat, but the Bong's messy. And he's always having to clean up after.
Holy shit, Charles Band is a precog.